Welcome to Tallinn, a city where medieval history is still alive in every corner. Explore the old town with me from its cobblestone streets, colorful buildings, and centuries-old towers. It's one of Europe's best preserved medieval towns and a recognized UNESCO World Heritage Site. We're checking out the famous Christmas market, trying some medieval style food, and even stopping by a Michelin recommended spot. On Christmas Eve, we flew from Riga to Tallinn. I wanted to experience something different, a medieval Christmas.
Made it to Tallinn and we're staying in an old town. It is all cobblestones. Yeah, we'll see how that goes with our luggages.
For Christmas Eve, I wanted to stay somewhere a little bit fancy but not too fancy and experience a stay in a medieval building in the heart of Tallinn. I found one of the city's most iconic boutique hotels. This is Schlossle Hotel. It's part of the small luxury hotels of the world and is also featured in the Michelin Guide. Here's a quick room tour. Please click on the link on the top right corner for the full hotel tour. Just a few minutes away is Tallinn's Christmas market at Town Hall Square, where festive stalls, mulled wine, and a Christmas tree welcome you as you wander through the streets.
So cute, you guys. Aww.
The next morning, going out for breakfast, I was surprised by a little Christmas gift and a note by our door, which was a very lovely surprise.
Yes.
The included breakfast offered an impressive variety, from cereals and oats to fresh fruits and of course pastries. There were also options for cheese, salads, and cold cuts, along with several types of bread and a selection of juices. And for our hot breakfast, John got the Estonian breakfast, and I opted for the English big breakfast. We also ordered pancakes as our second meal. Next is the early morning sauna I booked, which was also included with our stay. Once you enter, there's a cozy lounge area before the shower and the sauna where you can relax, get some towels, water, and even tea. The sauna was warm and quiet. It was a very relaxing way to start a Christmas morning. Starting our day a little bit late, around midday, exploring the old town. Going back to where the Christmas market was the night before, and we wanted to visit the museum of the oldest pharmacy in Tallinn, but checking it out, we realized a lot of touristy spots will probably be closed because it's Christmas Day. At least the Christmas market is still open. Walking around the old town, we walked past St. Nicholas Church, a 13th century medieval church dedicated to the patron saint of merchants and seafarers. Walking up, we ended up at Alexander Nevsky Cathedral, one of the several major Eastern Orthodox cathedrals built in the Russian Revival style. Next up is the Kohtuosa viewing platform. This is on the northern side of Tumpia Hill. It provides excellent views over the red roofs and towering spires of the old town, as well as the gleaming high-rise buildings in the new part of the city. In the background is the Gulf of Finland, the port, and the Pirita district. Just a few minutes walk away is the Patkuli viewing platform. It is situated in one of the most ancient parts of Tallinn. It has an idyllic and enchanting view of the old town, as well as its towers and walls, which can be seen all the way down to the port. Going back down, walking by the city walls, we made it back to the town hall square. Close by is the old Hansa. This is one of the city's most iconic medieval-themed restaurants. Outside, you'd see a little nut stand where some people are dressed in medieval clothes, cooking freshly cooked almonds, both sweet and savory. They sell a little bag for €6. Old Hansa is designed to make you feel like you've stepped into the 15th century, from the candlelit wooden interiors and the staff in period costume to menu recipes based on Hanseatic era dishes. This is where we're having our Christmas dinner, which you'll see later in the video. We've moved hotels to Nunne Boutique Hotel. It is a stylish boutique hotel combining a medieval charm with modern comfort. It is set right beside part of the city's 13th century defensive wall, some of which still runs through the building. Here's a quick room tour. We got 2 twin beds. On the desks are some complimentary coffee with a coffee machine, sparkling water, and some other amenities in the closet. The bathroom is modern, bright, very spacious, and clean. Throughout the hotel, you'd see the defensive wall of Tallinn, which they've kept as a nice touch. After checking in and settling down, we ventured back out again to Old Hansa for a cooked Christmas dinner. At night, it is a totally different vibe. The nut stall is still there. Inside is quite different. It is only lit by candles, all wooden interiors with painted decorated walls, and the staff are in medieval period costumes to really give you that medieval atmosphere. The food here focuses on a hearty medieval style using traditional recipes and ingredients that would have been available and used before the New World introduced things like potatoes. A lot of game meats, soups, breads, and honey-based drinks are included. Reading the menu, which is stylized in the medieval font and design, there's literally only one candle on your table to make you really feel like what it was like in the Middle Ages. There's definitely times where we needed help with our phones to be able to read properly. This is John's order. It's like that. What was it called? Honey beer.
Dark honey beer.
Dark honey beer. And this is mine. Look how tiny. Comparison. This is the berry schnapps. I ordered the salmon with wild mushroom sauce. John got the leg of duck with saffron sauce. What makes it special is that the servers don't just take your order. They explain the history behind the dishes and the medieval traditions. It makes the whole experience feel immersive, almost like stepping back in time. The next morning, we started early and walked around the Helleman Tower and Town Wall. The nearly 200-meter-long old defense wall is also open to visitors. Here you can look out from the wall and see the views of Old Town Tallinn, which was sadly also closed that day. We're back again at the town hall for the Christmas markets, walking around. The Patkuli viewing platform is just up the Patkuli Steps from our hotel, so we decided to come back early the next morning before it gets too busy. From here, you can see the amazing panoramic views of the old town Tallinn, a classic view of the medieval lower town with the distinctive red roofs, winding streets, and right in the middle is St. Olaf's Church. Our hotel there, and this is the old town Tallinn. I highly recommend coming here early in the morning before the crowds. There's something special about watching the sunrise paint the town in a soft orange glow. It makes the whole place feel calm and magical. Next, we went back to visit the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. Unfortunately, they don't allow photos or videos inside. Next is the Kiek and the Fortifications Museum, which was unfortunately closed that day, so we only got to admire it from the outside. It forms a complex over 500 meters long with 4 medieval towers, the Cannon Tower in the Kiek and the Maiden Tower, Marshall Tower, and the Short Leg Gate Tower. Kiek and the Cope is Tallinn's most iconic landmarks in the old town and the city's tallest defensive tower. Our next stop is the bright yellow church, St. John's Church. It is located directly on Freedom Square, next to the War of Independence Victory Monument. Going back into Old Town, we walked through Vero Gate. It was part of the defense system of Tallinn. Close by the town square across the old Hansa is Peppersack. It is another medieval themed restaurant in Tallinn, located in a historic 14th century merchant's house dating back to at least 1370. The name translates to sack of pepper and stems from a nickname given by the aristocrats to wealthy medieval merchants. The cafe on the left includes a lot of different pastries, and the staff are also dressed in a medieval themed outfits, similar to old Hansa. After a quick cafe stop, we explored the other side of Old Town, admiring the medieval streets and the buildings until we got to another gate of Old Town. The Great Coastal Gate is a 16th century defensive gate that once protected Tallinn's harbor entrance. Right beside it stands Fat Margaret, a massive round cannon tower known for its thick walls and stout shape. Today, it houses part of the Estonian Maritime Museum and offers insight into the city's naval history. Walking just outside the Old Town, we walk to the Kalev store. Kalev carries on the best traditions of confectionery making, which began as early as 1806 in Tallinn's Old Town at the current location of the Maiasmokk Cafe, which we also visited the next day, so you'll see it later in the video. Here you'll find a variety of different chocolate options, even some with their local liquor and marzipan. You can get snacks here and even souvenirs for your family and friends.
I'm pretty sure you did.
Morning, guys! It's our last day here in Tallinn, sadly. We're off to Warsaw later in the evening, but we're off to this, what would you say, a very old classic hotel cafe thing, and it's just about to open. Exciting!
For our last day in Tallinn, we decided to visit Maiasmokk. It is the oldest cafe in Tallinn, operating since 1864, famous for its marzipan and traditional Estonian sweets. It has long been a popular meeting spot for locals and visitors. The cafe also features a small marzipan museum where guests can see hand-painted marzipan figures and learn about the city's confectionery traditions. On the other side of the cafe is the Marzipan Museum. Here you'll find someone hand-painting marzipan. In the store, there's a variety of marzipan figures from animals to Christmas-themed ones like Santa. Next is the oldest pharmacy in Europe that has continually operated on the same premises, the Tallinn Town Hall Pharmacy. It was first mentioned in town records in 1422. There is a museum next to the pharmacy which is free to visit, where you can learn about the history and the medieval healing methods. Here you can see the different ingredients they used to use in medieval times, like spices and flowers. You can even see the interesting jars with snakes and frogs inside. You can also see the different packaging designs they used to use for their medicine. Next is the Museum of Puppetry Arts. It was so close to our hotel and one of the only museums that opened early, so we decided to visit. This is a very kid-friendly and interactive museum, which makes the museum more interesting. The exhibition tells the stories of characters and backstage secrets accumulated over 70 years. One part of the exhibition takes you directly to the heart of puppetry. Here you can learn more about different types of puppets, from table puppets, rod puppets, hand puppets, and marionettes.
I'll press Momo. What?
The tall spire with Old Thomas on top is one of Tallinn's most iconic sites. Next is of course the Town Hall. It is right in the middle of Old Town. It is the building that you see immediately when you walk through the small streets to the square. It has been the heart of the city since the 1400s. It's actually the only fully preserved Gothic town hall in Northern Europe, which is pretty incredible. The weather-vane Old Thomas on top of the Town Hall spire that has been there since 1530. It is one of the symbols of Tallinn. And stepping inside really feels like stepping back into medieval times. The magnificent Gothic arches, the unique wood carvings, tapestry, and paintings reflect the wealth and ideals of the former Hanseatic town. And for our lunch stop, we tried Rado. It is part of the Michelin guide as a recommended restaurant. Rado is a contemporary restaurant known for seasonal inventive dishes that changes daily and make the most of local ingredients. The menu is often written on a blackboard and guided by what's fresh at the Tallinn Central Market that changes daily. We ordered the house bread and butter, which came very fresh and warm. And for our mains, we both got the local fish dish with a side of very smooth mash and kale. Next is the KGB Prison Cells. The basement of the building was home to one of the most notorious and feared pre-trial detention centers during the Soviet occupation. Estonian politicians, civil servants, intellectuals, veterans of the War of Independence, as well as ordinary people were tortured and sentenced to death or imprisoned here. The cells built in the basement remain a symbol of communist terror to this day. Here you will see a basement with 2 corridors and 6 cells, including one for solitary confinement. I hope you find this video very helpful in planning your trip to Tallinn. Whether it's during Christmas season or any time of the year, Tallinn is full of history waiting to be explored. Don't forget to like and subscribe to watch the next travel adventure.